Welcome! You're now at the beginning of what I hope should be a long series of videos about all sorts of stuff. So I'll start by introducing myself. You may call me Sonicsuns. That's S-O-N-I-C-S-U-N-S. Because that's the name I'm going with. I could, of course, tell you my real name, and I imagine that the collective consciousness of the internet may just find out anyway. But, the internet. Pseudonymous identities are nice to have. So they call me Sonicsuns. And I'm here to talk about stuff. I'm gonna tell you who I am. I am a person in a place in my pseudonymous. Okay. I'm a college student at some college somewhere, and I am a very creative, thoughtful person. Wow, this sounds like a resume, doesn't it? It's not. It might be if you're looking to hire me. No, I think about things a lot. All right, I'm walking around, and I'll just be going to class. No, we need to do about the, and I'm very animated about this. This is why I have this camera set up here, and this place I can stand over here, and I can issue stuff over here and over here and over here. And what I want to do with you, the YouTube community, is just talk. Let's just get comfortable, you know? Let's talk about stuff. Because people don't seem to do that enough. I mean, let me talk about pointless things. I'm going to spend a lot of my time with issues, you know, I think about. All sorts of things in the news, all sorts of moral issues, maybe dabble in philosophy. I'll be talking about the second law of thermodynamics later, not to mention ontology, and the U.S.-Mexican immigration policy, and a great number of things to go with that. And for once, being able to put this on YouTube, I'll be able to just shout it out and tell just the world what I think about stuff. Not to say that I've been keeping it secret and hidden, but in the real world, you know, generally, you don't know if the other person, you know, that you're talking to really wants to listen to what you have to say. Particularly me and my creative projects. Big on that. I have ideas. Trust me. Ideas for books, movies, video games, all sorts of things. And I know that sounds horribly pretentious, but that's what I believe, anyway. I should hope I'm not wrong, because I have all sorts of things. One day in sophomore year of high school, I was bored one day in class, and I started doodling, and I quickly discovered I can't really doodle. I can't draw worth crap. I wish I could. I have a visual brain. But I started writing after that. I invented a new species, and 6 other new species to go with that. And I kept going, and 3 years later, I finished my 1500th page of random ideas. I should show you sometime. I have just this stack of notebooks of just all sorts of stuff, which I'll be getting to eventually. But one thing I want to talk about is issues in the news and stuff. This is one of the things I do. This is the thinking thing I do. I'll get out my newspaper, and I'll read the editorials, and then I'll argue with the people in the editorials. Like, I'll just get up and, no, you have to see, and I'm like talking to no one. And I just walk around, you know, my house, or, I'm a college student now, but still, walk around just, thinking about it, and puzzling it, and figuring out my response, and what I'll be doing with that. And, you know, I wish we could all talk about these issues and such more. Because there's so much shouting, you know, there's so much, you know, well, I'm right and you're wrong, and blah, 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 and then you don't listen to the other side, right? With YouTube, or with the internet, I can just put out my stuff, and I can just, I can take my time with it. You see, even the big news organizations, well, you have to fill like a half hour, you know, of your time slot, or whatever, and a half hour of the news today, and then you blast through, and you just like, okay, yeah, talking about it, and we're done. You know, with this, I can take as much time as I like. We can all take as much time as like, and find the complex solutions to complex problems, you see. So, you know, let's just talk about stuff, eh? Let's just talk about it. Let's be calm and reasonable and rational, and I'll lay out one big ground rule for everything I may say, even about things I invented. But generally not, I should hope. The big rule, though, is I admit I might be wrong. I may be wrong on any subject at all right? On some subjects I may have a rather low chance of being wrong, if I happen to be an expert on that subject, But there's always a chance. I don't make that clear because, you know, I've seen so many TV personalities and radio hosts or whatever that just pound on whatever they're saying, and your job is just to win. You know, you start off the argument and you pick which side you're on, and then you have to beat the other side. What we should be doing is finding out what the truth is of things, right? Maybe the other guy's right. Or maybe I'm right. Or maybe we're both right and both wrong. And through talking to each other, we can see all their side of the argument, my side of the argument, and we can find a solution. A real compromise. So that's the thing I want to apply to all sorts of issues. And I'll be going on that through several more videos. And I hope to eventually start a great conversation about all manner of things. Because one thing you're going to learn about me is I just go from one topic to another like light speed, going through whatever happens to be on my mind. As a matter of fact, I'm improvising all of this as I say it to you right now. But whatever I may say, I admit I may be wrong. Let's all be reasonable, be rational, be cordial, and let's just talk. You and me. You and me and the rest of the internet. Let's get together. Let's talk about some things. Let's have some fun. I'll be seeing you soon. Goodbye.